guys, welcome back to another Bubbles and Bees What Sold video. My name's T. I've been a part-time reseller for 3 months now. So right now we're going to review the sales that happened in my third month, December of 2023. Happy New Year, by the way. So excited. We made it to 2024, y'all. Woo! Let's see how it goes. But let me ask you something real quick. If you're a veteran reseller, how long did it take you to really find your cadence? Like how you wanted to archive things, how you wanted to write down your inventory, how you wanted to do your listings. I feel so all over the place right now. But I'm like, hey, as long as it's happening, you know, we'll just learn as we go. But whew, it's a lot. Like I'm just trying to figure it out. How long did it take y'all? Tell me in the comments, okay? Let's get started because we got some stuff to go through. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys how I titled it, okay? Of course, the platform that it sold on, and the tags that I put into the listing, like the description, and of course the tags that were allowed, and then the good jazz, all the good stuff. So let's just do it. Let's do it. Born Estancia Moto Style Zip Up Brown Rust Russet Comb Leather Booties size 10. Y'all, I try to maximize all those characters in the title box. Like, do your best. Use all that shit. All of it. So the tags I used were motorcycle chick, edgy, biker, cowgirl, western, distressed, grungy, gorpcore, punk, horse lovers, horse rider, leather, and streetwear. So they cost me $4. I listed them for $38. They sold for $30. A buyer did send an offer and I accepted it. So my net profit was $20. I listed them November 24th and they sold on December 1st. So very quick sale, very quick turnaround. Next we have these Bombas. Now quick story, because I have all but like condemned Mercari. Okay, like I sent them, I mailed it to this lady, and then like almost 4 or 5 days later they showed up back in my mailbox. I was like, you know what, we're not gonna do this. And then they just made it so difficult to try to resolve the problem. Not the buyer, but the platform just made it so difficult to resolve that issue. I'm like, whatever. So after we got it resolved, I shipped it to her, and Mercari paid me out. I straight up deleted it. I took all my listings down and left Mercari because I just don't have the time or patience for that type of nonsense, right? Poshmark is so user-friendly. eBay, once you figure out their shipping, is very user-friendly. You just gotta figure that shit out. So, but I'm gonna show you the list because I cross-list everything. So this is the only way I was able to access the pictures, was to go into the eBay archive because it wasn't anywhere else. So we have these new without tags, Bombas blue gripper slipper, Sherpa lined, and merino wool blend gripper socks. So they were socks and they were slippers. I put them in a bundle together. Let me see. I didn't use tags on this one because I just felt like the title could carry it. They cost me $2 collectively because I found these in the bins. I had them listed for $45. They did sell for $36, and my net profit was $28. I listed them on November 12th and they sold on December 1st. So that was a pretty quick turnaround as well. Awesome. So, and they sold on Mercari. So get back to Poshmark. Bear Paw Rosy Shearling boot, a women's size 8.5, 8.5. I don't know why I just said 8.5. But any whoosies. And this, in this title, I put my item number. I was trying to figure shit out. Anyway, the tags were winter boots, winter slippers, casual, comfortable, campfire, vacation, snow, and cabin, sheepskin, casual, and winter boots as well from the actual 3 tags that they let you use. These cost me $14.24. I had them listed for $35. This was someone liked it, and so my Posher VA, if you don't have a Posher VA, get a Posher VA. They're wonderful and they pay for themselves. So after she liked it, a few minutes later, my Posher VA automatically sent them an offer for whatever percent I had going on at that time with discounted shipping. So I had them listed for $35. Posher VA sent out an offer for $27 with discounted ship. They accepted. So my net profit was $5.34. Now, do not let this deter you from getting Bear Paw boots. Just understand that certain style boots can garner more money but you want to keep your cost of goods low. I did pay up for these. It was my first time buying and selling this brand. I just would not pay up for it. I wouldn't do that. I would find it in the bins or try not to pay more than $5 or $6 for them. I listed them on November 19th and they sold December 5th. So anything that's sitting less than a month and it's moving is pretty dang good. So next we have these Crocs A-Lay tan brown leather open toe wedge heel sling back sandals, women's 8W. Okay, so anytime you have that, look at the picture, you see that heel, how it kind of has that strap that goes around the back of the ankle. That's called a sling back. I did not know that. People look for that, so know that. Casual, comfort, coastal grandma, office wear, career wear, brunch, birthday, day party, running errands, casual, neutral. Those were the tags that I used. They cost me $1.68. They were a buyer sent me an offer and I did accept. I had them listed for $25. They sold for $18. My profit was $12.72. I listed them on December 5th and they sold on December 7th. So a very, very fast turnaround. Super duper happy with that sale. Okay, next we have a new tags. Love that. Lane Bryant V-neck navy blue floral dress with elastic waist and tie belt. The tags were boho, flowy, floral, coastal, beachy, vacation, wedding guest, party, holiday party. Sorry, my work is sending me emails. Wedding guest, party, holiday party, professional, preppy, beautiful, sexy, feminine, plus size, ruffles, and all that good jazz. So I listed this on October 26th and it sold on December 8th. It cost me $10. This was a Posher VA offer. So I had originally listed it for $40. It sold for $30 and my profit was $11.02. So the next one is actually another Lane Bryant dress, new at tags. So that's a Lane Bryant floral V-neck, flowy, ruffled, purple maxi, short sleeve dress. Tags, prairie, cottage, cottagecore, work dress, picnic party, festival, date night, fall dress, and all that good jazz. So listed it on October 26th. It sold December 8th. It cost me $10. This was another Posher VA offer. And I listed it for $42. It sold for $31, and my profit was $12.78. So we are happy with all that good jazz. So let's go over, y'all. Oh wait, let me real quick because I'll tell you in a second. I'll get to it in a second. So the next ones were GH Bass & Co. men's slip-on penny loafers, size 10D, Logan flat strap Weegens loafer. I'm probably mispronouncing that horribly, so my bad. Tags I used: men's loafer, holiday party, dress shoe, workwear, office wear, professional wear, contemporary, minimalist, leather loafer, classic, and comfy. I paid $3.78 for these. These were Ben's fine. Oh, I love the Ben's. $3.78. I listed them for $64. Buyer sent me an offer for $50, which I accepted. So my profit ended up being $36.22. Listed them December 3rd. They sold December 8th. I mean, 5 days, y'all. We can't get mad at that. That is wonderful. I love it. Y'all, these were on Ben's Fine too. Ooh, and we, child. Loro Piana. Did I tell y'all that Loro Piana was a BOLO brand? You need to go watch that other video, because I told you that Loro Piana is a BOLO brand. And the heels that you're seeing right now, these sell for the least on the resale market. So like her flat loafers and other types of shoes and boots sell for in the hundreds on the resale market. Like, it's insane. Loro Piana, big BOLO, baby. Big BOLO. Loro Piana, dark brown suede. I think Loro Piana is actually a dude. Whatever. Dark brown suede heels, pump, size 38, US 8. And the tags I used: luxury, upscale, high class, sophisticated, it girl, classy, classic beauty, high fashion, holiday party, celebration, special event, dinner party, contemporary, minimalist, suede, and high fashion. I'm pretty sure that the title alone could have carried it, but it was my first time, you know, with this type of brand, so I wanted to make sure that I was doing it some justice, right? So the cost for me was $2.35. I originally had them listed for $92. Someone sent me an offer for $75, which I accepted happily, and my profit on these shoes were $57.65. I listed them on December 3rd and they sold December 8th. So your girl was very happy. I was real happy. Next we have a beautiful, this dress was so gorgeous. If I could have fit this, if this dress had to fit me properly, Notori beautiful flowing multicolor boho floral print v-neck maxi dress, medium. Tags: elegant, sophisticated, clean beauty, casual, classy, coastal, boho, bohemian, fit and flare. And then I say floral. Yeah, cool. So that cost me $8. I originally listed it for $35. I think someone sent me an offer and I accepted $31. Or was it a Posh or VA? No, this was a Posh or VA. So they liked it, and then my Posh or VA sent them an offer for $31 with discounted ship, which they accepted, and so my profits ended up being $14.78. I listed this on December 5th, and it sold December 8th, so a very fast turnaround. So you guys have been hearing me say December 8th a lot. December 8th, I don't even know what physical day that was the very first day that I had ever made more than 2 sales in a single day. No, I think more than 3. So I made 5 sales in one day. That, y'all, when I tell y'all I was like a puppy with the zoomies just running around my house. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, thank you guys. It's so amazing. I was a hot ass mess, but I was so thankful and so grateful and so happy. Like I was on a high, y'all. I hope every single brand new reseller and veteran reseller, I hope y'all experience that so often that it just becomes the normal, that you just get multiple sales a day. That is always the goal, but it was so exciting to experience. Ooh, it was so much fun. So the next one I have was a Windsor's Such a Marvel in Marble mini skirt. Now, originally I had listed this as a full set, but a lady had messaged me and was like, hey, can I just buy the skirt? And I was like, okay, sure. She was like, can I buy it for, she said, can I buy it for like 12 or 10 or something like that? I was like, girl, you can have it for 6. Like, I just wanted to move it. I was in a mood that day. I think it was a time of the month or something. I was like, you can have it. You can have the whole outfit for $6. She was like, no, I just want the skirt. So I was like, okay, yeah, you can just have the skirt for $6. And so she was like, okay, cool, I'll buy it Friday. Friday rolled around, she didn't buy it, but that next week, she actually did come back around and bought just the skirt. So that's what she had. The tags on this, there was no tags. I did not know tags even fucking existed at this time. So this skirt was zero cost to me. I originally listed both for $30, but the top and the bottom, the full set, for $30, but just ended up selling the bottom for $6. And so my net profit was $3.05. I originally listed this on October 16th. So this was like when I I first started listing, the very beginning, October 16th, and it sold December 10th. So, I mean, less than 90 days, which is still pretty good, right? I think that's pretty great. So still got the top, which I think I'm just going to take to a buy, sell, trade store because I don't want to deal with it. And that's okay too, guys. Next, we have this new with tags Eliza J yellow white floral embroidered sleeveless scoop neck midi dress. And those tags were cottagecore, preppy, clueless, prairie core, country club, grandma core, picnic, summer party, festival, fun, vintage, and embroidered. It cost me $10. I originally had, and a buyer had offered, I originally had it listed for $60. Right, and I just kept sitting and sitting. So I dropped the price to $45, and then a buyer offered me $36, which I accepted, and my profits ended up being $18.80. So I listed this on October 24th, and it sold on December 10th. So we are all good there. Next one, we have an eBay sale, and if y'all remember the last What Sold video, if you watched it, I told you that my very first eBay sale was a horrific experience because I ended up losing money because I didn't understand the shipping and got charged so much money that I ended up being in the negative on that sale. So, but now I understand a little bit better. So eBay is popping. I love it. We have these Ugg Betty slippers, women's size 8, suede and leather with sheepskin lining. That was the whole title. And then the tags, I put casual, warm and cozy, fall, winter, minimalist, comfort, grandma core, leisure, loungewear, running errands, house slipper, winter shoes. Okay, and they cost me $8, and they sold on eBay. I had them listed for $45. The buyer sent me an offer for $35. I accepted. My profit was $21.16. I listed them November 24th, and they sold on December 15th. So make sure you're checking those UGG shoes because they could be something serious. All right, now these came out of my personal closet. I did not expect these to sell, so I put the minimum amount of effort in them because I had these shoes for years, guys, years, and they were so beat up and worn out. And guys, let me tell you something, like, I try to picture everything about an item. Everything, every single flaw, every nook, every cranny, every scrape, every scratch, every tear, everything. If there's something that is not 100% right with it, it's in the pictures. I try so hard to make sure I do that. So the lady still gave me a great review, but she was just like, they were a little bit more beat up than I thought. I was like, but they were beat to high hell, which like, I wear these things for years, and I did love them. I'm actually looking for a pair myself, but another pair, but you know, we'll get to that when I get to it. But anyway, black Tory Burch sandal size 8. That's the title. That's it. I didn't put nothing else in the tags. Minimalist, casual, contemporary, coastal, beachy, boho, lightweight. Like, guys, minimal effort. So of course the cost was $0 because I had them for freaking eternity. I originally listed them for $27. They sold for $20. She offered me $20 and I accepted that. And then my profit was $50. Actually, I think that was a Posher VA. So she liked it, and then with discounted ship. So whatever it was, my profit was $15. So I listed them on December 20th and they sold on the 21st. So literally a 24-hour turnaround. Everything that there was to ever be. She still gave me a 5-star review, so which I appreciate. If you're watching this, you're that lady, thank you so much. Our next one was eBizzle over on eBay. So an express men's wool blend top coat, gray with 100% cotton lining and pockets, size extra large. Those tags were sophisticated, classy, pea coat, winter coat, fall coat, professional coat, vacation, mountain resort, minimalist, contemporary, closet staple, professional wear, career wear, office wear. Y'all, I be going ham on these freaking tags, y'all. It cost me $10.84. That jacket was heavy. Ooh, that jacket was heavy. $10.84. I listed it for $50. It sold for full price. So my profit was $30.33. I listed it on December 7th and it sold December 23rd. So you want to look out for those express coats. They are heavy. Try to pay no more than $10 for it. But they express coats, especially their pea coats, retail for quite a bit of money. I think, you know, some of them are $150, $180, $210, stuff like that. So people will go to the secondhand market for them, so long as they are in great condition. So let's swing back over to Poshmark. We have this jacket was so cool to me. Evolution in design, distressed graffiti, long sleeve, Gorp Core jean jacket, right? Those tags were Gorp Core streetwear, 90s, Y2K, cameo, army, denim, party, collegiate, fall, winter, contemporary, Gorp Core, distressed, and denim. And y'all, I went back because I listed this thing way back in the beginning. I went back into the listing and added tags to it because it just wasn't moving. It wasn't getting any type of action or anything. So maybe those tags did help it sell. I don't know. It was also relisted. So let's see. So I originally listed it for $30. A buyer offered me $15. So my net profit was $12. I listed it originally on 10/24. It got no movement. It relisted on 12th. Posher VA automatically deleted the original listing, relisted it right on December 22nd. When I saw it had relisted, I opened it up and edited it and added the tags in there, and then it sold 2 days later on Christmas Eve, so on December 24th. So I don't know, guys. Tags might be where it's at. You got to just try to do all that you can to make sure you're getting in there. Right, so next, this was so fast. We have a Madewell button-down, oversized, relaxed fit cardigan sweater, gray, size small. Those tags were, did I put tags in here? Hold on, y'all, don't tell me I didn't put my tags up in here. Who do I think I am? Oh, I only used 3 tags: casual, oversized, and relaxed fit. But why did I not put tags? Oh yeah, because I wanted to see, because I've heard of Madewell so often, like as many other posh resellers that I watch, a lot of them say that Madewell sells really fast as long as you present it well and things like that. And so I wanted to, I'm still experimenting, you know, so I was like, let me not really do too much and see exactly how demanding Madewell is, and sure as shit. So it cost me $1.69. They liked it, so Posh VA sent them an offer. I listed it for $25. They purchased it for $22. My net profit was $13.89. I listed it on Christmas Eve. It sold December 26th, which was my birthday. That was very fun to wake up to on December 26th. So we're all good there. Now this one, I love that somebody bought this. It was gorgeous. I wish it was my size. It is an express emerald green jewel tone satin cropped adjustable strap cami. So these little tank tops can also be called camis. Look at the color on this really quick. So whenever you see something that's like that, or kind of like those ruby reds or anything a jewel tone, people look for jewel toned clothes. Like, it's a category, it's a thing. So jewel tone, like the jewels that you see like in rings or necklaces, that's kind of what it's referring to, jewel tone. So try to add that in there whenever you can. So tagged satin, jewel tone, mermaid, cocktail, date night, party, night out, festival, birthday party, evenings, and cropped and satin, all that good jazz. So it cost me probably less than this, because this was when I was just doing an average cost of goods. I actually should have weighed it, because it's probably less than this. $1.24. I originally listed it for $20, and it sat for a very long time. So then I dropped the price to $9, and it sold for $9. And my profit there was $4.81. I originally listed it on November 5th, and it sold on my birthday, 12/26. So that was a good day. That was a very, very, very good day. Next, we have this one sold so fast, and I'm so glad that somebody got it. A Talbot's open front blazer jacket, size 10, peach orange, paisley print, 3/4 sleeve. So anytime you see that kind of those little swirls or stuff that kind of look like they do on bandanas, that's called paisley print, okay? And I say open front cardigan or blazer, excuse me, because it doesn't zip up, it doesn't button, it literally just stays open no matter what. So that's kind of how you refer to that. Tags: casual, brunch, coastal, maximalist, feisty, I put feisty in there, party, office wear, work wear, professional wear, career wear, and then festive office paisley. So it cost me $1.69. It was a price drop, because I originally listed it for $15, and then I was like, $9 is fine. So I dropped it down to $9. It sold for $9. My net profit was $4.36. I listed it on 12/24, and it sold on 12/27. So a very fast turnaround. And remember, guys, when people are purchasing things, it's the price that you have listed plus tax plus the shipping. So always think, like, how much would I pay for this? Like, would I pay $20 plus another $10, so $30 ultimately for this one item of clothing, or should I go spend $30 somewhere else and get something brand new? Certain brands can demand certain prices and certain pieces, but just be mindful about that. I think it helps in the long run. So let's get over into these. These are so cute, guys. Okay, so EST 1946, established, but it's, when you see the brand, it's EST 1946. Denim boho patchwork mid-rise jeans. These are by the brand Cato, C-A-T-O, and I put girlfriend cut mid-rise, floral Aztec, 90s bohemian denim. So those are my tags. These cost me $2. A buyer offered me a buyer sent an offer. So I originally had listed them for $20. They sent me an offer for $15. I accepted. My net profit was $10. I listed them sometime in early October and then they sold on 12/28. So we are all good there. This one, I loved this piece. Sacred Threads Ombre Embroidered Flowy Boho large/extra large or L/XL Lagging Look Ruffle High-Low Top. If you don't know what lagging look is, it's when things just look layered, or like you can layer it or use it as a layering piece. Like this, it's one of those things where like you could put a vest over it. It looks kind of like that very laid back, hippie-ish type of just live, love, laugh type thing. So lagging look is something you want to use, especially when you can refer to things that you can use or are styled as things that are layered. Tags, boho, lagging look, flowy, embroidered, plus size, hippie, festival, multi-season, night out, free spirit, embroidered. And did I say flowy and hippie? I think I did. It's cost me $6. I originally listed it for $30. Then I dropped it down to $25. Someone liked it, so Posh VA sent them an offer, and so for $22 they accepted that. So my net profit was $9.58, and it sold on I listed it on November 19th and it sold December 28th. Now this same buyer, I wish they had just waited a little bit, because they literally purchased it, and then about, I want to say, an hour and a half later they bought something else, and I felt so bad. I'm like, oh man, like I wish you had bought. And the thing is, it's like I had already shipped that first thing. Like they bought it, and then I went to the post office and came back home, and then they had bought something else. I was like, oh, I appreciate that, but I wish I had waited, so that way I could have like canceled the order and told them to just put it into a bundle, so that way they only had to pay one shipping cost. But you know, things happen. So they bought another piece an hour or so and some change later. It was this floral dandelion open front cardigan, flowy high-low French hem boho shawl, and the tags were coastal wine brunch, boho festival, free spirit, floral, coastal fringe, and dandelion. It cost me 65 cents. And this was a price drop as well. I had originally listed it for $15, dropped it down to $9. It sold for $9. My profit was $5.40. So it was listed December 2nd, and it sold to the same lady. Thank you so much if you're watching, on December 28th. So that worked out really, really well. Here we go, back to the dresses. I love dresses. Newer tags, Eliza J. NWT is what that stands for. So if you guys ever see that in a listing, or you don't know to put it in your listing, you don't have to, because it gives you an option to say it's new. You can put NWT. Sometimes I use it, most oftentimes I don't. Just depends on the length of the title that I need. So newer tags, Eliza J. Floral ruched sheath dress, scoop neck, midi, 3/4 sleeve, navy. And those tags were plus size floral dress, party, professional, office dress, party dress, date night, wedding guest, contemporary, plus size floral dress with lilies, and fall. Lots of tags. Cost me $10. I listed it for $50. They sent me a buyer offered $32. I accepted it happily. And the net profit was $15.60. It was listed October 28th and it sold December 28th. So just at 2 months. Now this next one is one of my favorites. I like selling men's stuff. I think it's pretty cool. So we had a bundle, but this is my first men's bundle, so I was super excited. Thank you, Mr. Big and Tall person, whoever you are who bought this, or if someone bought it for you, thank you, that person. LL Bean shirt, lot men's, wrinkle-free, classic Oxford cloth traditional fit. Now, you know, when you sell multiple items in a listing, we call it a bundle. Or if they take multiple items and put them into a single sale, we call that a bundle. It's also called a lot, L-O-T. So if you had like 3 pair of shoes that you were selling all together, you could call that a lot of shoes. So, or like 2 t-shirts, you can say a lot of shirts. Like, it's weird. I think lot is used more so on the eBay side of things, but this was a Poshmark sale, and on Poshmark we call them bundles. So and I originally had these listed as 2 separate listings, but I put them together because they're literally the same shirt, just in a different color. this was way back in yesteryears before I learned about tags. So I just put regular, the 3 tags that Poshmark gave me: contemporary, minimalist, and office. So these shirts cost me $0. It was a price drop since I decided to bundle them together and not sell them for $25 each like I originally had them. So I listed the bundle for $25. It sold for $25. My net profit was $20 after everything. October, I listed these really early October, and they sold on December 29th. So I'm really glad that they got that, and that was pretty awesome. So here we go with another one. New with tags: Tara and Sky. Plus size, fuchsia, skinny, mid-rise, pull-up, stretchy jeggings. Okay, tags: plus size jeggings, casual, collegiate, festival, party, comfortable pants, minimalist. And yeah, these, they cost $0 to me. I had them listed for $10. They sold for $7. My profit was $4.05. 10/31. So I listed them on Halloween, and they sold on New Year's Eve. So a good 2 months they sat. So, and I really think the fact that it was new with tags is what helped it to sell, because there were, some people that they messaged me about it a couple of times, but they never, really went through with it. So hey, it is what it is. Now this was my very first, not my very first like bundle as far as multiple items in one listing sale, but it was my very first time that someone took multiple listings, bundled it themselves, and then purchased it. So I was so excited. It was a bundle of some shorts and a hoodie. So we have these Nike basketball dry fit Rebel fly snake print pink shorts, large, athleisure. Those tags were athletic, athleisure, basketball, soccer, gym, training, weight training, empowering, Barbie-core, comfort, relaxing, and animal print. And so the cost was $2. I originally had them listed for $20. I did a price drop to $12. They sold for $12, and so I listed them on 11/3, and they sold on New Year's Eve, so 12/31. Now the other part of this bundle was this AC/DC back in black hoodie sweatshirt, women's large, acid wash, black rock band. So that title was heavenly. Tags: rocker, punk, skater, gorpcore, streetwear, music lover, classic rock, goth, collegiate, casual, distressed. Gorpcore is stuff that could be worn normally, but people kind of put like an edgy style to it. There's a more defined definition of that, so you should definitely take a second to Google and look that up. But I just know how to use it for like casual streetwear and stuff like that. The ACDC hoodie, cost $1.95. I listed them for $14. They sold for $14. My net profit on both of those items being bundled together, so they were $26 together, and then my net profit was $16.85. And those shorts were listed on on Christmas Eve, so 12/24, and they sold on 12/31. So a very fast sale. And guys, let me see. Oh yes, this my favorite one, y'all. This is a BOLO. I told y'all in the thrift haul that this was BOLO, and when I say BOLO, I mean BOLO, BOLO. Be on the lookout. Like the video if you find any of this helpful, please and thank you. I appreciate you. This is BOLO. Scully men's Western rodeo snap shirt, large, long sleeve, cowboy, bull embroidery. Those tags were sexy cowboy, Western rodeo, Wild West, horse riding, formal Western wear, prairie core, cottage core, maximalist, fun, and bull rider. So the cost to me was $2.48. I listed it for $80. The buyer sent an offer of $70. I could not click yes fast enough. It was like, and I was like, what? And that net profit was $56.97. I listed that shirt on Christmas Eve, and it sold December 29th. So 5 days later. That is some serious BOLO right there for you. And it was a sexy shirt. It really was. It was cool. Details were awesome. So 27 items total. The gross profit for everything sold, you know, before all the fees and this, that, and the third, was $560.35, right? Which is a little less than the October, November, because between October and November, my first 60 days, I had made $652, but there was a lot of shit going on in them 60 days. But December, $560.35. Now the net profit, that means minus all the fees from Poshmark and eBay and my card, all the discounted shipping, free shipping, which I don't think I ever did free shipping anywhere in this past month, so the discounted shipping, and the cost of goods, all that good jazz, the net take home profit in pocket was $451.35, which is woo! So happy. And that is better than what we did in October and November, because remember in October and November I was doing all kinds of stupid shit like offering free shipping left and right. So between October and November, my net profit was $319.02. So even though we made less gross profit, we made more net take-home profit, and that's always the goal. So $451.35. My average sale price is $20.75 for the month of December, which we're trying to get up to $50. It's gonna take a while, but guys, that's the goal. You can do it, guys. You can do it. If I can do this, you can do this. And you know, let's just keep kicking it and loving each other and teaching each other. If you have tips and tricks, throw it down in the comments. I love hearing from y'all because I read them. I surely do, and I try to respond as soon as I can. So thanks for hanging with me one more time. I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one.